Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome, and I hope you are doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a crochet hairstyle with bangs. So first thing first, I'm going to start by making the braid pattern for the crochet braid. Okay, so this is how the braid pattern is looking so far. So I'm going to be doing 2 cornrows going across the front of my head, so to help create the bangs on the front. So here it is. So this is the pattern for the crochet hairstyle with bangs. So on the middle part right here, I'm going ahead to braid it towards the back. So for the middle part, I'm going to cross these 2 braids over. In a second, I'm going to show you. I'm going to cross it over just like this. So next, I'm going to use the crochet hook to hook the braid and pass it through the braid, the cornrows behind, to pass the braid through the braid. Okay, I'm going to pass this middle braid through the cornrows on the back, as you can see right here, making sure to cross them over. So now I'm going ahead to pull the rest of the braids through the cornrows on the back. So next I'm going to go ahead and braid them into one and secure the braid in place. I'm doing that by passing it through the base of the cornrows, as you can see right here. Alright, so this is the braid pattern for the crochet hairstyle. Okay, so moving on to the next step, I'm going to be using only 1 pack of braiding hair, and the color is color 35. So I want the hair, I don't want it to be too long and I don't want it to be too short. So right here, I'm going ahead to cut it into 4 equal lengths. So now that I'm done cutting the hair, I'm taking a little bit of the hair and I'm going to set that aside. So this is the one I'm going to be using for the front of the crochet braid. So that's what I'm going to be using for the bangs. So for the rest right here, I'm going ahead to pull on it to thin at the ends and also to give it extra length. Okay, so here you go. As you can see right there, I didn't stretch out the one that I'm going to be using for the front. I'm going to do that later on in the video. Okay, so to start with the crochet braid, you want to take a teeny tiny amount. I'm using small size of braiding here for the crochet braid. I don't want it to be too full, so I'm using a little amount of hair. So, and also I'm going to be doing the double knot method for this crochet braid. So to do the crochet braid, you want to pass the crochet hook through the base of your braid. So next, hook the hair and pass it through. So using the crochet hook, hook the hair, pass through the loop. Again, hook the hair and pass it through the loop, and pull the hair all the way through to secure it in place. Again, I'm using the double knot method for these crochet braid. So again, pass the crochet hook through the base of your braid, hook the hair and pull it through. Using the crochet hook, hook the hair, pass it through the loop. Again, hook the hair and pass it through the loop the second time. Next, pull it all the way through to secure the knot in place, just like that. Okay, so almost done. I did the rest of camera. So right here, okay, so now it's time to work on the bangs. So for that right here, I'm taking the hair and I'm going ahead to measure the length I want first before going ahead to cut it. So as you can see right here, I'm measuring the length I want. Again, double checking the length. So now that that is done, again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm pulling on the ends of the hair to help thin it out and also to give it a bit of length. So here it is. Again, I'm maintaining the size of hair I use for the crochet braid. So I'm using a tiny amount right here, doing the same thing. I'm going to be using the single knot, the double knot method. Just carefully and gently crocheting the hair. Okay, so for this little part right here, as you can see, I'm going to be using the invisible knot method on that little part to create that invisible look. So this will give it the look as if the hair is coming out of my scalp. So for this method, you only want to pass half of the hair through the loop instead of pulling, or instead of passing both um, ends through the loop. You only want to pass one through the loop. And also I'm also using the double knot method. So right here, hook the hair, pass it through the braid. So now hook half of the hair, pass it through the loop. Again, hook the hair, pass it through the loop. Now pull on both ends to secure the hair in place. So right here, as you can see, that little area is looking as if the hair is coming out of my scalp. So that is the goal. That's what I want. Okay, so now that this part is done, it's time to work on the middle part. But also I'm going to be using the invisible knot method for the middle part. So pass the crochet hook through the braid. So next, hook the hair. As you can see right here, I'm separating the hair so that way it will be easier for me to hook half of the hair. As you can see right here, using my finger, I'm guiding it to ensure that I'm only hooking half of the hair instead of both. Again, for the invisible knot method, you only want to pull half of the hair through the loop, and once you're done pulling half of the hair through the loop, you need to pull on both ends to help secure the knot in place. You also want to make sure to crochet it close together, so don't space it out. The last part of the cornrows or the middle part, you want to make sure to crochet the hair close together. Okay, so I'm done with this part right here. Look at that. You see that? It looks as if it's growing out of my scalp. Okay, so moving on to the next step, it's time to trim and shape the bangs. So right here, I'm going to be using a razor comb right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting and shaping it to my liking. So here's how the crochet hairstyle is looking so far. So I want the length a bit shorter than the one in this video. So right here, I'm going in with the razor comb and I'm going ahead to trim and cut off some of the hair to help shorten the hair. And also I'm kind of adding some layers to the hair. So here it is. So here is how the crochet braid is looking. So the volume is too much, and I'm going to be reducing the volume by using a hot comb. So I'm going to be combing the hair using hot comb. So this will help to reduce the volume of the hair and also help to straighten the hair a little bit. So for the hot comb, I set my hot comb to a medium heat. You can use a low heat, a medium heat, but not high heat, because high heat will melt the braiding hair. So you want to make sure to set your hot comb into a medium heat or low heat. If the low heat is not working, you can increase it to a medium heat if you have that option, but don't use the high heat. Try it first on a small amount of hair that is not connected to your crochet braid. So you want to make sure to try it out first before going into your crochet braid to comb your crochet braid with a hot comb. You always want to test it out first on a little piece of hair before using it on your hair. So all right guys, so this is the final result right here of the crochet hairstyle with bangs. I love it, love the color, love the length, love everything about it. Alright guys, we'll come to the end of today's video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, if you find this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. And also, if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one.